August 5th, 2025. I've started passing out already. My voice is already getting to the raspy phase. I slept pretty good. I didn't, maybe I was a little under 6 hours or 6.5. So definitely wanted more, but it worked out. I got moving on my stuff as usual and decided to do my walk in the early afternoon. Went another new route, tried a new place out. Just about exactly an hour of walking again. I think it was an hour, 1 minute, 3.2.5 miles, something like that. So it was good. I'm a little crispy, I think. A little red, but it wasn't actually like super hot. I think it was 90-ish out, but could have been worse. Then I plugged away on some stuff here at the house for a little bit before heading over to Adams to work on the graphic stuff to get that all ship shape, and spent basically the remainder of the evening, or most of the remainder of the evening, getting that stuff worked out. Made good progress there. Came back here around 10 or 9, something like that, 9 to 10. And then just decided to relax. Actually, I was gonna get cracking on some stuff again, and just kind of got sidetracked and watched some Star Trek. I haven't done that in a while. I rarely watch anything outside of YouTube, really. I kind of have the idea that it's more appropriate to watch entertainment in a social setting. But I don't know. Chad's my usual Star Trek buddy, and now he lives in Wisconsin, and I live in Utah, so I ain't waiting till the next time we hang out to watch Star Trek. Outside of that, I guess that's the day. But outside of that, I thought I'd mention today I saw the clock at 11:12, perhaps indicating that I'm getting older. It was an odd coincidence that it would literally be the next day after my quandary about it, or within a couple days at least. The deep thought of the day. The deep thought of the day. Well, I did do a lot of brainstorming for the app I'm wanting to develop. Wrote a bunch of stuff down in a note, try to start putting together a schematic about how it could work, the flow of the user interface, maybe a little bit. I think it's I'm quite motivated to really put it together. I don't know. Initially, I wanted it to be extremely simple, and then I just was sort of brainstorming, and it kind of went more and more complex. That may or may not be, good or bad. I wonder if there. Oh man, I'm tired. I wonder if there's a way to have both the simple and the complex. I feel like both can live in the same ecosystem to the preference of the user. Anyway, deep thought, man. I thought I had one. Let's see. What does the old note thing say? Oh, talking about rejection. I guess I had the thought that when a woman rejects you, it's not just her fault. It's both yours and her fault. But when a man rejects a woman, Is it both their faults? Or is it just the man's fault? I don't know why. Not entirely sure what I was thinking there. Although I guess it is to say that when I, as a man, am rejected by a woman, I know that I did something wrong. But maybe that was my point by saying that it was both our fault, was to say that it always takes two to really form a connection. I'm not sure what that means, but that was a thought I had. Anyway, the call to action today, I guess let's have it relate more to, and I think this is a repeating call to action, something I've said probably many times. As you have good thoughts, write them down. Write them down and flesh it out to the degree that you believe you'll actually understand what it is later that you meant to say. I think the phone has become that wondrous tool for me. I just throw it in a note, and I can do that while I'm walking or just about any time. And there's a lot of value there for that. So do your homework and put it in a note or write it down, whatever. All right, there we have it. Hopefully that was useful. Until next time, take it easy, y'all.